Congratulations, my friend. You are a snowflake, just like everyone else. Now, you are weird. Straight up weird. The reason I can say this is because I have personally met most of you. If you're watching this video right now, I probably spent time with you. And you're weird. And that's great. Here's where the power lies. Here's where most of your power lies. It's in understanding and owning the following statement. No one else can be you. That position has already been filled by you. Here's a question to follow that up. How good of a job are you doing at being you? If you had a you boss, somebody that was in charge of making sure that you were being as you possibly can be, how would you be doing? What would your job performance be? Would you be getting promotions left and right? Or would you be freaking unemployed because you are being someone that you were not created to be? Rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. How you are you being? If you're a 10, then awesome. That's great. There's some really cool stuff that we can do with you being yourself. And if you're not a 10, you're an 8, a 6, a 5, hopefully not any less than a 5. Please don't be less than a 5. But if you are, that's pretty cool too. The reason it's awesome is because you have so much room for improvement, and your life and your business, they're just ripe for this massive improvement as soon as you decide to be yourself. I want to read for you a quote from my slightly off-color friend, Landon. Be yourself and own that 100%. The people who matter don't mind, and those who mind can go blank themselves. Find the ends of the spectrum, both of them. Either they love you or can't stand you. Being in the middle is easy. It's comfortable. You go unnoticed. It's safe. It's also the place that leads to regret. Regret of living a life that wasn't fulfilling for you or those you shared it with. Landon Porter. I recently had an office day with my buddy Pete. Pete is a brilliant thinker. If you end up having a conversation with Pete, you're probably going to have one of the more deep conversations that you've had in your entire week. He can take anything and turn it into this beautiful creation story, right? How something was made, the history of it, the depth of it, the meaning of it. This dude loves people more than I've seen almost anybody else love people. Now, with that comes a person that is not very efficient. That's okay that Pete's not efficient. Pete's not efficient, and he can be not efficient because he is an extremely effective human being. If you looked at his business, you would see how effective he gets everything done. His business relies on being effective. Now, he is not necessarily the fastest to solving a problem or to acting on something. And that's beautiful if Pete embraces being inefficient. Now, if he focuses on being efficient, it holds him back. If he focuses on being effective, that's where the magic happens. Because in effectiveness, we can now come up with a plan and we can outsource all of his inefficiencies. And anything that needs his input, we can bake it into the equation that he is going to be inefficient at effectively getting things done. Hope I didn't confuse you there. As we built out this plan for him, and we're talking about what the future of his business could look like, we see the potential unfolding as we're talking about all the cool things that can happen in the next 6 months to 2 years of building out his business. Clarity for days, my friend. Now, I'm a lot like Pete. The more I do what I don't like doing, the less I enjoy just about everything. If you don't believe me, ask my wife. That's one of the main reasons I created Dunzo. We help business owners focus on what they do best by pairing them with executive assistants that love doing the things that the business owners hate doing. It's a match made in business heaven. I want to share with you over the next few nuggets some of the tools that have drastically helped my clients focus more on their unique giftings and allows them to stay in their zone of genius, doing the things that they love doing. I'll share with you one of the exercises that I brought Pete through to help gain the clarity that we did on his office day. A while back, I was talking with my mom on the phone, and she was telling me how she was slightly uncomfortable wearing her fanny pack in public, as most people would be. Now, at the same time as she was telling me how uncomfortable she was also telling me how helpful it was to have everything she needed just a zip away, right at her hip. I guess that's the benefit of wearing a fanny pack. Everything she needed was right there. I understood how helpful it was to her life and what she had going on at the time. And so what I did was I challenged her to embrace the fanny pack. I wanted her to fully rock that bad boy without caring what anybody else thought. Just see what happens if you go out into the world embracing what you actually want. Now, it wasn't long before she actually started getting compliments about her fanny pack. Compliments about a fanny pack that weren't ironic. Now, the fanny pack didn't change. She did. She started walking around like the badass that she is, and others could feel it, and they wanted to be more like her. What they didn't realize is that they didn't really want to be like her per se. They wanted to be more like themselves. Now, I want to throw the same challenge at you. Start rocking your fanny pack. Whatever your fanny pack is, rock it. Go and wear that bad boy and see what happens. Who cares what anybody else thinks? Watch how magnetic your business becomes. Watch how magnetic you and your life become to others. There are 8 billion people on this planet, give or take a few. There is only one you.